Hello everybody at Rock Steady World. This is Coach Fast Freddy Silva in the Bay Area. I'm here with Jaden, originally from Indianapolis, so maybe some of you recognize him from the Golden Gloves out there. He's out here now. Jaden's going to be working with me with some basics that we discussed in our meeting if you were there on Zoom. And the first thing that we discussed is our stance. Jaden, go ahead and get in your boxing stance facing me. So as you can see, Jaden is a right-handed orthodox fighter, and that means I'm going to be there too, okay? I want to stay in my stance just like Jaden is. I want him to see what he's going to see when he's in there. If he was going to be fighting a southpaw, I would stand like this. So, like I said, I want to maintain a nice cup. If I'm not like this, like I'm actually going to fight, I can get hurt. I can hurt my elbows, my shoulders, anything like that. So I'll show you what will happen even if I catch a jab without a proper stance. Jab. Right there. That over and over again is going to end up giving me some sort of tendonitis, hurting my shoulders. So on that jab, I'm going to stay just like this. There's my little cup, right? My core is engaged, and I'm going to breathe a little with it. Jab. Again. I stay right there. Now, if he goes a little harder, and I know Jaden punches a little harder, I can add a little more torque to it. Jab. So I add more resistance. One more. More importantly, with the two, that's a power punch. I really got to keep myself engaged, my core engaged right here, and I got to keep this kind of bent. Look what happens when he throws a two, and I'm not engaged properly. Two. That's even more pop. It's going to end up hurting me. I know our fighters aren't as strong as a professional or amateur fighter, but it will wear you out. This is an improper 1-2. Again. My arms are out. I can see him looking at the target. This is not making it assimilation to what it's like fighting. When he's fighting, he's not going to be looking over my shoulder, over these shoulders. But when he does that, he's over here and over here. I want him focused. That's why they call focus mitts. So we're going to do a 1-2, nice and cupped up, just like my mitt. I want to mimic that on my body. 1-2. Again. So now I know Jaden's got a lot of reach. I'll take a little step back. I will adjust. Perfect. Right there. Okay? So that's the first basic lesson I wanted to show you guys is just the 1-2, keeping my body in the shape of my mitt a little bit and staying in my boxing stance. All right? So we're right there. We're looking at each other. He's seeing what he's going to see maybe in the ring, and the jab, and the cross. I also put the other hand down if I'm not going to use it. I don't want him shooting at that hand if I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, he can also hurt himself. Our next episode will be on throwing the hook and also what happens when we hold mitts like this. All right, we're all learning here. I'm not judging anybody. That's how I used to hold them at first. But we're all going to get this right together. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next segment.